am Jess Carson. I am a research assistant professor and the director for the Center for Social Policy and Practice here at the Carsey School of Public Policy at the University of New Hampshire. Our recent work was on the Preschool Development Grants Needs Assessment activity for the state of New Hampshire. The Preschool Development Grant, or PDG, is a project in collaboration with UNH and the state of New Hampshire Departments of Health and Human Services and Department of Education. And the specific activity that Carsey was asked to undertake this year was the Family Needs Assessment. It's been done a couple of times in prior years of the grant, but this year they were able to connect with researchers here in New Hampshire that had a good understanding of New Hampshire issues. We're able to use our New Hampshire contacts to conduct the research and to really have a good understanding of what the research needs were for distributing the project findings. The needs assessment activity centered on better understanding what New Hampshire families whose children are under age 9 really need from the set of systems and supports that the state has in place to help serve them and help them make their ends meet and help their children really be on a good track developmentally to be able to thrive. And so the specific project activity was to create a survey and to disseminate that among parents with children under age 9 that asked them what they needed around childcare, child development programming, broader family and household needs like programs that could help them pay rent or find food, and to really be able to paint a portrait for the way that the state's different child and family serving programs could be better tailored to meet those family needs. Families described in the survey the ways that they continue to seek childcare. Most families in the survey who have a child under age 5 use some kind of non-parental childcare. Many of them use licensed childcare centers, but there are other arrangements that families described as well. Most of the families, even if they already use childcare, described continuing to search for new childcare arrangements in the last 12 months, and that flagged for us that families have a set of changing needs. They have diverse needs that the current childcare system is maybe struggling to be able to meet. One of the best things I think about being able to work on the preschool development grant projects is that it's so tightly connected to folks who are at the state of New Hampshire, who are making those administrative and policy decisions that really drive the programming that is being delivered to children and families. A project like this serves to help the stakeholders at the state really understand, okay, we have these systems in place. How do we tailor them? How can we tweak them? How can we change the services that we're already planning to deliver to really meet that up-to-date need among families? So all of the products that are associated with our preschool development grant needs assessment activities will all be available on the Carsey School Public Policy website. There are 2 research briefs, there are a couple of infographics, and there are some white papers that describe some of the workforces that support children and families in other ways, even outside the childcare sector.